glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Old Dominion's offense takes the field to start this game off. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Taylor wants to throw. Got him downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This team is an underdog for a reason, but you talk about getting off to a hot start, creating some belief, first drive, and you force a turnover. This team's now going to have some juice, some momentum, some energy, and if they're going to pull the upset, that's exactly what they needed.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Wants to go up top. Might be looking to run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Monarchs will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Wisconsin was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Camp Randall. In fact, I think in the end the difference may have been that Badgers crowd who heads for the gates with the win. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Taylor wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. With the catch, it's carry on. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Got it set up on the outside. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now improvising. He'll pull it down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Intercepted for the 11th time. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it behind the line. It's Maddox. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And, boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
The Eagles moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Complete to the left. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. Ball spins away. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll give it to Johnson. Fights off the defender. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Taylor wants to throw. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's just how they drew it up. Nice job by the QB. Listen, 4th and short, this is a tough situation. You want to keep it as a quarterback. He makes the right read. They stick their foot in the ground, and they get the first down. Not by much, but they get a new set of downs.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he got loose. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. USF put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Bulls had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. third down play from the gun. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Hard running there. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Monarchs! Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he tacked on the extra point. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. And the Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. He's got him. Turning it on. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mason. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Got it in the middle. It's Kane. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Back to throw. It's Nolan. Here's the pressure. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass. Looking downfield. Got a man. It's Johnson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The Monarchs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a little off. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Nolan. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Sweet punt there. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. To the air on 1st down. Spins away from the defender. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
We are just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Gonna sling it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Got a man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They get to the line quickly. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Taylor wants to throw it. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give on the option. Nice move to pick up yardage. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes a connection. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Georgia Southern in a hurry. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This time he's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Taylor wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's carry on. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Eagles want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Throws to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. RPO complete to open the drive. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Bradshaw. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some...
He's loose. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires left. Got the tight end outside. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Georgia Southern in a hurry. To the air, it's Nolan. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll try the run. Oh, better look out. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Monarchs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the RPO, complete. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, ODU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Quickly complete. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Racing down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Here's the handoff. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin City limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Taylor wants to throw it. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Kane. And he's brought down after a nice gain. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
Bringing the heat. Fires into the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Taylor wants to throw. Using the quick game. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll throw on third down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The sure hands, it's Mason. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Eagles. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give the...
Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set, first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Monarchs are rolling down the field. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Now they'll try the right side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Almost had the completion, just missed it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he makes the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. On the run, it's Mason. Turning it on! Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario.